Hi, we are the Black Team, and this team is confirmed by Daniela Galvan,
Alvaro, and
Dayra.
so, the products that people used to consume at home, here are the percentages. The first one is mayonnaise at 88%, then it's the butter at 73%. In the middle, we have the breadcrumb at 56%. And in the last two, we have the instant food, sobers, at 32%, and the infant yogurt at 28%. These two triangles represent that the consumption of that product is diminishing. So we can see here that in the last part, people don't used to eat healthy food, and in the big percentages, people used to eat more fat food. Dietary changes. The first factor that it has led into our diet is the economy. But which factors change our diet? As we can see, the economy, people try to eat more accessible products in a low-cost price. They try to eat free brand products that give them confidence and quality, like Sam's, Walmart, and other ones. Or they will try to eat low-cost products of quick preparation, like instant food and freeze food, like Maruchan, for example. But we can see that other people want to eat healthy food with low fat, low cholesterol, and drinks with low sugar than like Coca-Cola Light. Why they want to eat that? To avoid diseases and to spend less money in medical consultancies. Therefore, they want to save more money. One factor that it led to in our dietary change is lack of time. So the lack of time is the principal factor that makes us to eat more processed food. Here is the lack of consumption. Here we can see that men eat more fast food. Why? Because they don't have time at work. So they eat hamburgers, pizza, tacos, tortas, and sodas. In the middle, we have the freezed food, the microwave food, and the canned food, like atún, fish, and other things. And in the last one, we can see that it's the handmade food and natural food without conservatives and canned food. Women prefer to eat, well, this study said that women prefer to eat more handmade food than instant food. So, according to an interview in BBC, they said that in 2005, Mexico was the 6th place in the world in matter of obesity. Nowadays, Mexico is the 1st place in the world. How do you consider your food consumption was 2 years ago? In 2005, people said it was good. Here we have two interesting questions. Which was the percentage in which people tried a diet? Only 18% of the population said that they practiced a diet. And 25% of this population said that they used to try healthy drinks and different types of diets. The other 70 obviously don't. Nowadays 4 out of 5 Mexicans practice a diet, and 3 out of 10 eat healthy drinks.
As we seen in the previous slide, the small percentage of people that consume healthy food usually eat food that comes from natural sources, such as milk, egg, vegetables, and they also eat food that helps to a better function of the body, such as yogurt and Yakult that helps to have more probiotics inside the body. And food that is considered as light, which means that it's low in fat, sugar, and sodium. For example, water chocolate, or cereal. But what about the other percentage of people that doesn't have a diet or healthy food habits? Well, what happens with them is that in Mexico, many people has obesity, and it also has also people without a healthy food consumption have more risk to be to have disease non-transmittable diseases such as gastritis, which is a disease that causes irritation in the stomach, mm, generated by food, by alcohol, by pills such as aspirin, and by food with conservatives or high in spicy food like salsas and stuff like that. And also colitis, which is the inflammation in the inner lining of the colon. And all these diseases, long term in long term periods, causes repercussions in the health of a person. The main reasons a person eats are described in three big aspects. One is due to emotional causes. When people have depression, they tend to eat more or sometimes to eat less. The other is the physical motivations because we are hungry, and the other is caused by the publicity that we see on the streets that, oh, it's a McDonald's and I want to eat McDonald's, or sometimes we enter when we enter to a place and it smells to food and we want to eat food, but not really because we want to. The motivation to eat in countries like USA is caused by the emotional status of a person, and while in Japan is caused by the it's caused by the physical motivation of not being fat. Actually, they have laws in Japan that forbid workers to weight more than certain amount of kilos and to have bigger this body measurements because they don't want people because they think that if a person is obese, then it wouldn't work as much. While in Mexico, what is the what is our main motivation? In Mexico, our main motivation is caused by life patterns, and usually the obesity is in or it reflects more in children and women.
And also because we don't used to obey. Even a recent study shows that Mexico is one of the most corrupted countries, and we lost a lot of money in this little corruption rate. Also, we used to feel unsatisfied about the government, so we have a strong lack of trust in the countries because we are like used to listen to a lot of promises, but we don't get the results of these promises. Some people prefer that they would like to live in other countries, so they have a bigger opportunities and a better quality of life. So, um, the study of the 2015 of the OCDE and the Secretariat of External Relations shows that like half of the country would like to live in other countries, even though they say they love Mexico, but they think that the life here increased from the 37% to the 42% of people that plan to go to another country, especially the United States and China, for better opportunities. The other the things that the people used to think as give us a good quality of life are the security and the liberty, good government, good economy, stability in economics, and finally the health, uh, better future, and also we tend to assume that have our own business is like one important goal, but these things does not like help a lot. We don't really desire that more than the half of the population come to other country because the same survey affirmed that a lot of people would be bad of giving security and liberty to other countries if Mexico have a bigger quality of life. So in the case that someone like Donald Trump go have the power in the United States, a lot of these things will be affected just because we do not know how to manage it properly, and it will bring a lot of uncertainty to the country. And we want to finish this presentation with this quote of our Schopenhauer, that every man live with the limits of their own vision, losing the limits of the entire world.
Thanks.
Thanks.